once, Queens twice, rolling, jumping, G's were nice. Ram, ram, strawberry jam, son of a gun, shoot, duck.
The Queen's Health and Human Rights Conference, organized for the students at Queen's University, was held at its Bioscience Center. This year's theme, Think Globally, Act Locally, focused on the issues and situations of the people who live in impoverished countries and the actions that can be taken to improve their situation.
The purpose of the conference is really to educate people and to help people find something that they can advocate for and that they become really passionate about in order to make social change in the world. And so it's education and activism.
Human rights issues are huge, and it's something that people generally forget about in the grand scheme of things. There's so much going on with school, with work, especially with students, and you forget that outside of education there's this whole sphere of influence that no one really talks about. And all the stuff that's going on today and tomorrow, it brings attention to that.
There are a number of speakers at the conference ranging from university professors, students, medical doctors, politicians, lawyers, representatives of the military and the police force, as well as those with personal experiences.
I am a teacher by nature, I believe. And I believe that sharing the knowledge, sharing my ideas, sharing the experiences I've had, and sharing my expertise is critical, because when I talk from an experiential perspective. By doing that, students can learn based on my experience and again take what they can or what they need from what I say to help them and to help guide them as they prepare for the future.
When you're dealing with human rights, it's obviously a big job, but to get the human rights system to work, what you're dealing with is violations against humanity as a whole, and to make the human rights system work, you've got to mobilize humanity. It's a large part of the work of human rights is just communicating the human rights violations. So a symposium like this is important because it gets the message out to a new and different audience, and many of them who are simply not aware before. And of course, some of them are going to be busy with other things and have other issues, but some of them will be shocked and be mobilized to do something. And it helps to add to the numbers, and at the end of the day, it's the accumulation of these numbers and the solidarity amongst different people concerned that leads to an end to these abuses.
The Queen's Health and Human Rights Conference was held here at the Bioscience Center, and it was a great success. There were a number of speakers that attended, and they educated students as well as the Kingston community on topics of health and diversity. This is Samantha Rodriguez, Queens TV.